one last major bit of business we got to get to before we get out of here today. We had a naming contest in the past couple of weeks where someone else got to pick which horse my name goes to. Like, it feels like that should have been part of the deal. But nevertheless, we wanted to get the audience involved, and get involved you did. We had a ton of votes. We had three contestants here, 3 finalists. We had a Munnings colt, we had a Tom's Day Ta colt, and we had an Entice colt. And let's see how they fared through the stretch here. And it's the Munnings colt up the rail with an early lead, but Tom's Day Ta's coming back at him in between horses, and on the outside, Enticed is making a wide bid on the outside. The 3 of them are coming down, nose and nose, neck and neck, down to the final 16ths, and here's the wire, John.
And it's Tom's Day Ta in front.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, just barely. I think it was literally 1 vote, Joe. It was 1 vote difference between the Tom's Day Ta and the Munnings colt. But you will forever be known as the name father of Tom's Day Ta. Minnie Macy will put the pedigree up. It's actually a really solid pedigree. It's from the same family as Liam's Map, and Not This Time, and the famous broodmare Yada Yada, which is also a New York thing, a Seinfeld thing. So it just really fits. It really fits.
By the way, the name of the horse has changed in Jamaica. I should have said that off the top. But if you watch the show, you can recall that. Anyway, go ahead, Joe.
No, it was either going to be Change at Jamaica or Banging Pocketbooks, one or the other.
John, come on, bro. Oh, God, inside joke, guys. Inside joke. No, but that I'm so stoked because I feel like this horse. John was like threatening me with the Ontario bred. He's like, if I get the money, you will never, ever, ever see him. So thanks to everybody who pushed Tom's Day Ta over the finish line there. So now I have a prayer of going to see this horse, which I will, obnoxiously so if I must, and feed him peppermints and carrots and all that good stuff, whatever else horses eat. So shout out to everybody who voted, and shout out to everybody who retweeted. We appreciate the engagement. And we haven't picked the winner yet in terms of who's going to vote for the next name, right? Because I think wasn't part of it that someone is going to get to a chance to name another horse.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that part of the contest, that we're going to pick one at random. We're going to pick somebody at random who is going to name the Flame Away Win Money My Honey, the Minnesota bred. And Patricia will put up the pedigree on that one as well. But this is the famous Minnesota bred. So, we'll let somebody have carte blanche at naming a horse. Flame Away Win Money My Honey.
Good of us to remember how the contest worked halfway through this segment.
I think the contest worked actually where if you retweeted and voted, you were eligible to submit a name
right.
for the panel. So
Isn't that what
all
we said?
of those who retweeted, we've got your what do you call that name? Your handle. We've got your X handle. And if you voted, DM us. We'll recognize your X handle. We'll know if you're eligible or not, and submit a name. And we're going to put the pedigree up right now.
Thank God to Patty for clearing that up, because we clearly didn't know what the rules were for the contest that we created. Good thing it wasn't sponsored, and then the sponsor would be really mad at us. Maybe the next one, after this stellar performance, we'll get a sponsor for the next one.
I can just see our report card. Joe is very good in class, but he doesn't listen.
It wasn't just me this time. It wasn't just me. It was also you. Neither one of us listened to our own contest.
But I like how you both said, we're going to throw this out to a random person and let them name a horse. What random person? We're
just going to see somebody walking down the street and say, hey, do you want to name this horse?
We'll find somebody on Caroline Street on Saturday. No, but we do want to reward the people who voted for this contest. So submit those names, DM us at @rail_talk on Twitter. I'm going to still call it Twitter,
Yeah, it's
X.
Twitter.
Come on. Who's calling it X other than Elon Musk and his fans? Anyway, DM us on Twitter if you voted in the last contest, and give us your submitted name for the Minnesota bred. I don't know if we have any Minnesota listeners out there, but shout out to you if you are out there and you want to see a filly that you named at Canterbury Park. That could be you. Just DM us your favorite name. I promise this time we'll remember how the contest works, and then we'll come back in a couple weeks from now and do a big announcement over which name got picked for that Flame Away filly. Right, John? We'll remember this, right?